Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Hearthstone Masters Tour Spring Championship is going to start shortly. It starts at 9 AM Pacific, 6 PM Central European Summertime, and there are Twitch drops every day. It's going to last for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day one Whizbang pack up for grabs if you watch it on Twitch. And what are you going to watch if you're going to watch it? In this video, I'm going to take a look at the decks, I'm going to take a look at the meta, and I'm going to take a special look at a couple of most interesting decks that are going to be played in the tournament. Overall, 16 players are invited to the tournament. They're distributed into groups of 4 players, and then they will start playing those playoffs. And as you can see from this raw view, then yeah, Demon Hunter. There are 15 various types of window shopper Demon Hunter in the tournament, some of them the aggro variant, some of them the Naga variant. There's only one single player who did not bring Demon Hunter, that would be MoleStar, and MoleStar's lineup actually looks a little bit like it's trying to target Demon Hunter, although I'm not sure about that read because I just can't fathom targeting Demon Hunter in this meta. Anyway, it's going to be really interesting to see. I hope MoleStar is going to win some games so we get to see some of his gameplay. There's also a bunch of Painlocks. Welcome to the future. Painlock, the premium counter to Zarimi Priest, which is also very common. And maybe next week after Demon Hunter nerf, we're going to see more Painlocks on the ladder as well. Here are the overall archetype and class statistics. So the most common individual deck is Zarimi Priest, although if you count together all varieties of Window Shopper Demon Hunter, then Demon Hunter is still the most popular class. 15 Demon Hunters, 12 Warriors, 11 Priests, 10 Shamans, 10 Warlocks. 5 classes, clearly much more popular than anything else, because then there's 2 Death Knights, 2 Mages, 2 Rogues, and 0 Druids, Hunters or Paladins in this tournament. In this kind of tournament, people are obviously playing lots of meta decks from the top of the ladder, but there are always some interesting builds at least. So here's a couple of the most interesting decks that we're going to see this weekend, starting with MoleStar and MoleStar's Shudderblock Shaman. This deck, actually, there's very little statistics available, but it seems to be very good against Demon Hunter. And the lineup is targeting Demon Hunter, I guess. Can you really do that? I don't know, but everyone does have Demon Hunter, so you can leave that unbanned every single time. This deck is miserable against Warriors, it's miserable against Death Knights. I really don't know about taking this to the ladder, but really looking forward to seeing that. Then we have a whole bunch of warriors. Mostly they are these Odin cycle warriors with lots of duplicates. Then there is some Reno warriors, and then there's a couple of Brann Warriors. There are 3 Brann Warriors actually. Tobyka and Hemlock bring this exact same list. Of the limited statistics we have of this type of Brann Warrior, this seems to be the stronger of the 2 varieties that we see in the tournament. I'm curious about this deck. This deck has very limited numbers of duplicates. Okay, like there's 7 duplicates in the deck. And of course there's Reno in the deck. And then there's Brann and that Boom Boss Togron win condition that Brann Warrior always has. But are those duplicates really going to be worth it? Can this succeed? We're about to find out. Warlock is not a very common sight on the ladder, so you might not have encountered many of these lately. There are a few on this competition, and Furyhunter has the most interesting build because Furyhunter has a very rare tech card choice in his Warlock, which is Sheriff Barrelbrim. Battlecry, if you have 20 or less health, open the Badlands Jail. I mean, theoretically, Barrelbrim should be a perfect match for Warlock. You're going to reduce your health anyway, so why not get that Badlands Jail out there and just make some minions go dormant for a while, unless it's Macteridon. But anyway, will be interesting to see Warlock being played at the highest level, and this one with the Barrelbrim is my favorite list. There are also lots of nature shamans coming to the tournament, some of them the traditional style where you just blast people with crashes of thunder and stuff, but there's also a couple of people who have brought this Jive variant. The Jive variant is the latest variant of nature shaman, where you have Jive insect and conductivity, so that you can make 3 copies of Ragnar's the Firelord on your side, and then Ragnar's is just going to start blasting away. There are not a lot of statistics about the Jive variant yet, but it does look promising. So for example, Habugabu bringing the Jive version. Will be interesting to see if we see some Ragnar's action in this tournament. Anyway, the tournament is about to start, and there's some interesting decks to be seen here, even though mostly it's of course high legend top meta decks. Multiple classes completely absent, but that is just the nature of the meta. And because there's a small Demon Hunter nerf coming next week, but nothing major, then some of these decks might be something that you can even play on ladder still next week. So have fun watching the Masters Tour. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.